On April 14th, 2024, Marques Brownlee, MKBHD, I always want to say GHB, but I don't think that's the right thing. I'm pretty sure that's some kind of a drug. Marques Brownlee himself released a video to his 18.6 million subscribers that would ignite a swirling poopy storm of emotion on Twitter. Wait till you see the tweets, you guys. They get a little bit rough, and we're going to go all through it. We're talking particles of stuff floating around, getting in your eyes, getting in your nose, getting in your mouth. This is nasty stuff, you guys. I'm telling you right now, you're in for a real treat. What did he do, you ask? He gave a negative review of a product that is supposed to be truly innovative and hopefully lead to the end of the iPhone's tyrannical control over the world, with devices that are strategically created to break after 2 years that leave you into this endless cycle of purchasing and throwing away old phones. That's right, I'm talking about the Humane AI pen. He did a review of the Humane AI pen, and it was not very pleasant. All right, let's check out some of these tweets. MKBHD bankrupted a company in 41 seconds. A slight criticism from a big YouTuber, let alone calling the product horrendous, is enough to make a company go bust. Creators are so much more powerful in 2024 than you think. This clip will be the gravestone for Humane. Alex Finn. Alex, a flair for the drama. I like it. Daniel Vaseline says, I find this distasteful, almost unethical. To say this when you have 18 million subscribers. Hard to explain why, but with great reach comes great responsibility. Potentially killing someone else's nascent. I have no idea what that means, but you know, it's Twitter, it's X, so big words mean big brain. You know what I'm saying? Someone else's nascent project reeks of carelessness. First, do no harm. Come on, bro. So rough. Okay, but then there's been a lot of response, a lot of positive response. If you look at some of the comments on Daniel Vaseline's post, they say, welcome to the real world. His review was completely fair. Here's another one. It was actually very respectful video and seems like you are new to YouTube. By the way, it's a good title. This guy, don't give products for review if they're not ready yet. He has a bigger obligation to stay true to his viewers than pleasing the brand. Oh, and this was my personal favorite. Yes, a world where reviewers hide their true feelings about a product is so much better. Let's make sure consumers are never informed about the truth. All right, I don't know what side of the aisle you lean on. Leave it in the comments below. Do you think Marques was being disrespectful? Do you think that he has a responsibility to his viewers and to the world in general not to say something that can get a business shut down? Or do you think he was completely fair in his review of this product and it's okay for an influencer to be honest about what they like and don't like about a product? Now, what's really interesting about this is just a number of weeks ago, Marques was also accused of killing another company called Fisker Car Company. He gave a terrible review of a Fisker car, and then a few weeks later, the company filed for bankruptcy. In all fairness, if you watch his reviews and then after the reviews, he explains they were headed in a downward trajectory. The car sucked. Same with Humane. It's like, if this pin sucks, why shouldn't he be able to talk about it? Well, if you go back to Twitter, ultimately, there's a lot of sentiment among the masses that as influencers have more power, they should not be able to dictate the outcome of businesses. All right, let's take a walk through history at some of the famous influencers who have ruined some businesses. Ready for this? Number one, in 1996, Oprah Winfrey's Texas beef with the beef industry began when her talk show aired an episode on food safety. A segment included discussion of a bovine spongiform encephalopathy known as mad cow disease. I'm going to actually try to say that so that way you guys aren't just thinking I just screw up on every name. Encephalopathy. A spongiform encephalopathy, commonly known as mad cow disease, which had recently killed cattle in England. All right, so ultimately they took Oprah to court. They tried to sue her for $10 million in damages, and ultimately the case was dropped. But the industry was damaged. Okay, let's look at another one. Michael Jordan had some beef with Sports Illustrated. When Michael was playing baseball, the cover of Sports Illustrated said, "Bag it, Michael," because he couldn't hit the ball playing for the White Sox. So Michael boycotted Sports Illustrated, which limited the reach to him for interviews, for anything else. I don't know if it ultimately damaged Sports Illustrated brand, but it created some tension, and then obviously that made public headlines. All right, here's another one, you guys. Kylie Jenner is not happy about Snapchat's new redesign. Remember this in 2018? She tweeted, "So does anyone else not open Snapchat anymore? Or is it just me? Ugh, this is so sad." And the stock of Snapchat fell 6% during that day. About $1.3 billion was wiped off of its valuation when Kylie texted that she was not happy with that. So there you go. All right, and then obviously you guys remember the Bud Light boycott of 2023. Mr. Kid Rock himself boycott Bud Light, along with Ben Shapiro and a number of other conservative right-wing radio hosts. He said boycott, and it wiped out the bottom line of Bud Light. So influencers definitely have some power, but there are two major takeaways from this that I think we need to discuss. Before I get to that, you guys, if you are interested in growing a YouTube channel or needing help growing your large YouTube channel to that next level, there's a link down in the description below. You can watch a short video of what we do in our company. We also have a free blueprint. There's a link down in the description of that. It's like 60 pages of tips and tricks and stuff like that. We also have a micro hooks guide. So if you want to learn how to get people, capture their attention, keep them on your videos for longer, check out that. All down in the description below, you guys. Everything's free. Can't be free. But if you don't want it, it doesn't really matter either way, because our business is strong and I know what I stand for, and I stand for truth and success on YouTube. All right, guys, let's do this. Two major points that I want to take away from this. Number one, there are people with the sentiment that Marques Brownlee is responsible for the downfall of these companies. If these companies are asking for honest product reviews and they have problems with their products, is that Marques Brownlee's fault for talking about the problems with the products, or is it the company's fault for creating crappy products? I mean, in all honesty, like when I go to Amazon and I purchase a product, I generally look at the reviews first. If they have under a 4-star overall review, I don't buy. And if they have a 4-star and there's like one full star that is clear, I'm really iffy. I read the reviews and really make sure that I'm gonna get what I'm paying for. It's not the responsibility of the reviewer to make a good product. That's not on Marques. It's the responsibility of the company. So if a company goes belly up because one person says, "Hey, this sucks," and influences millions of people, and people who already purchased are like, "I want a refund, I want a refund, I want a refund." That's not on Marques Brownlee. So the two things, okay. Should brands be afraid of influencers? No. Brands should become influencers. If brands are so afraid of influencers, they should become influential. Do you think anybody's going to be able to take down Tesla? You think anybody's going to be able to troll Tesla? No. Elon Musk can out-troll literally anybody. Elon Musk can crush trolls because he is the ultimate troll. Become the influencer. Build a personal brand, create good relationships with other content creators, and form a community. The reason that people are all on board for Humane, there's a lot of people who are like, check this out. Following MKBHD's advice, I've decided to take the leap and purchase the Humane AI pin. It's been an incredibly useful device that has greatly increased my productivity. Review coming soon. Actually, I don't know if this is parody. It might be parody. There are people who are supporting Humane. They're like, I want to see this product succeed. So I think that Humane has actually done a really good job of building a community, right? Again, among the people who are like, I want to see the death of the iPhone. I'm so tired of iPhones. I'm so tired of having to upgrade. I'm so tired of making my payment plans. I'm so tired of XYZ. You know, there are people who have bought into the future that Humane has to offer, that they're bringing to the table. And I think that's great. That's exactly what a brand needs to do. They need to form a community around this bigger cause. And I think that's how you ultimately avoid crashing and burning when someone gives you a negative review. Branding is literally everything when you're a startup. If you can create a brand that people buy into, you never have to worry about the negative haters because they become the enemy. Part of building a brand is establishing an us versus them mentality. If you can rally your troops against some type of a mentality or some institution or some person, just look at politics. Trump versus Biden, Biden versus RFKJ, RFKJ versus Trump. It's like this big circular motion of negativity. Us versus them is very effective in marketing and building communities. The second thing that I want you to take away from this, ready for this? Audiences should understand how influence works. We are always being marketed to. Everything. Just look around you. Why do you own the smartwatch that you have? Why do you have the cell phone you have? Why do you have headphones you have? Why do you have the computer you have? Why do you have this? Why do you have that? Why do you have the shoes that you wear? Everything is marketing. Everything is influence. If you understand that, then it opens your eyes when you are being marketed to, when you're being manipulated. Anybody who says Marques Brownlee is trying to manipulate you into not purchasing a Humane pin is also marketing to you that they have bought into this ideology that Humane has established in their marketing campaigns. It's all marketing, you guys. Here's my advice. Before you make a decision, go to multiple sources for information, fact check, listen to both sides of the equation, listen to the left, listen to the right. Maybe don't go extreme left. Those guys are a little bit Listen for expert opinions. And then also, where is the money? Is the money influencing the experts? If the money's influencing the experts, then you have to factor that into the equation too. There's a lot of big business that makes you feel like if you don't have their products and services, you're gonna die. You need to go to expert, non-biased expert opinions. And in my opinion, Marques Brownlee did nothing wrong. He's a non-biased expert opinion. He's been doing this for years. 18 million subscribers trust him, and I think he 100% did the right thing at this time. In my opinion, Humane just needs to make a better product that doesn't get such negative reviews. Influencers don't kill businesses. Businesses with dumb products that do dumb things that get made fun of by influencers, that's what kills businesses. All right, guys, hey, if you want to learn how to build a cult, check out this one right here. All right, catch ya.